Hello, everyone. This is KJ. Welcome back to Subsistence. We're still in the cave. Now we're in the South Cave, where we left off last time. And down there, you can't just jump back up there, by the way. I was standing up on something. Down there is the lava cave. And now we're going to get royally lost. And I leaned into the camera, which doesn't exist. I leaned into the monitor screen, which is what I meant to say when I said royally lost, because this is the harder of the two caves. It was built after the North Cave. All of the South was built after the North. At any rate, yeah, it's harder unless this is the cave that you're used to. And right now you can see I'm zigzagging a little bit. I'm just trying to pick up the stuff right here at the entrance to the lava cave. And so I think we will, first of all, really? I did hear you. Oh, you snaker. Are you coming over here? Because I'm over here. You're not coming over here? Because I'm kind of over here. There you go. Can we... Oh, I think I left that bullet somewhere else. Here we go. Let's try this again. Uh, so, the way that I look at the South Cave probably isn't right. It's two caves connected by a pond. And that's kind of how I look at it. Going backwards. Okay, don't go backwards. That's east, and that is north, and it's dark. See that? See how it's dark to the east? It's very much morning time. I'm trying to decide which wall I want to stick to, but definitely stick to a wall. Keep a wall on one side or the other. And the reason it's dark is because the sun is rising. And as soon as the sunrise passes, it'll lighten up in here. So we'll do this upper cave first, and then we'll go through the pond, and then we'll do the lower cave and back to the lava caves. Creepy. Creepy hallways. How much of this are we getting? There we go. The more of this we get, the more bullets we can make. The incendiary rounds, which I carried on the last two raids. There's some mushrooms. Oh, that looked so weird. The light on this rock made it look like a different kind of rock than usual. Alright, I'm not following my instructions, I'm sorry. I'm not good at following walls. It's not what I do. Over there is crystal. Way over there. Not at all on the right wall. Oops. Okay, I can't follow the wall. I was gonna make myself follow the wall for you guys, but I can't do it because stuff is spawning to my left. So we'll check over here. Look at, there's more over there in the corner. There's a little chirping sound in the caves, which if you've never been in the caves before, you can't imagine how much that sounds like a bat. I don't know if you heard that little chirp. I'm waiting for it to happen again. Alright, I think we've got the mass... Oh, here we go. I was going to say, I think we have the majority of the upper... Or lower, rather. I should call this the lower South Cave, because it's closer to the lava cave. And we don't have the diving gear on us, so we can't go to the south base this way, because I messed up at the very beginning and forgot to bring a tank and 2 cans. A diving tank, that is. Diving gear. There we go. There's this cave over here. If you, I can't remember exactly which episode of the community live stream it is. Ogopogo did one of those free flights, and he went down through the caves, and you can follow through this cave here. You see there's a chain link fence. You can follow through this cave here, and at the end of it is a surprise if you go into free flight. And since I don't know exactly how to do that, I don't remember the commands. The command thing is the tilde, I believe. Not the tilde? Oh, I thought it was. I don't know now. That's weird. It's always been the tilde for me before. At any rate, you can reach the command lines and change some settings there. I hit it by accident all the time. Oh, maybe that's greenhouse, the tilde. At any rate, the point is, he did a free flight and he went through that cave, and that was pretty cool. I was like not thoroughly looking here because it's still the same day as the last episode. And so I'm not sure if anything has spawned in very much. Oops. How are we doing on coal? 72? It's radical. Alright. I'm listening for bats. Because even though we killed a bat, I still feel like there's bats. Okay, that's to the lava cave. So we covered all of that. And I think, is that north? Yeah. There's just like water free flowing on the surface here. That's weird. Getting a little lag spike too. That's not very comfortable. The last time that I played, I actually got infected from not washing my hands. It's the first time I've ever gotten infected from not washing my hands. But it does happen. Right bang on the money. Right when you forget that you should have washed your hands. That's when you end up. I don't see any more in here, so let's go to the other part of the cave. That's when you end up with an infection. Oh dear. It's running out of energies. There we go. We'll just let that come back up while I carry my pickaxe like a trophy. Alright. Now we're in the upper part of the cave. We still have to swim through a pond. There it is, right there. Probably this episode is going to take all going to be in the south cave because it's pretty big. So you can make a choice. You can go that way, or you can go that way, and you'll end up in the same place. I think I actually see something over here on this side. We've had a ton of battles. So if you do this with the hunters on, they will most likely be right there, if not right on the other side of the ridge there. Like every time we've come down here with the hunters on, they were right there. Very predictable location for them. It's a great place, you know, right on the other side of the water, where it feels like you can't really fight them. And that's when you kind of need the LAR. If we were down here with the hunters on, I'd have a LAR with me. I'd have a rifle. There he is. Oops. Nothing like a little bat tartar. Now, did I get myself turned around doing that? Oh, for goodness sake. I probably did. Alright. We need to go north. Yeah. Okay, let's go up here. South Cave always takes so much longer. There's so many more nooks and crannies to look in, and, you know, so many more spawn points, it feels like. There's more crystal. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. Oh, mushrooms. Just go right past the crystal for it. These things can despawn right in front of you, too. Alrighty. Now, we don't have dive gear, but you can see right there, there's the exit. And right above that is our base. It's practically right on top of it. Come on. Oh, it says, is that it? I think that is it. I have to look straight up. That one is that one. There we go. So, yeah, you exit the cave right there, and right up on top of that, on the shore, is our base. That's what that beacon is. All right. So how do we do so far? 23 black crystal, 64 regular crystal, and if we went straight through and went directly home, we would probably pick up another 10 or 15 crystal. But I'm, of course, going to be a little bit more thorough than that. Try not to catch any diseases from any any bats. I don't need to have bats in my belfry. Oh, this is going to be a little bit challenging. Oh, up. All right. Nope, nope. Ah! I want this thing. There we go. I thought I could just get it from the ground right there, but apparently not. Alright. I always feel like I miss if I don't exit this way. Like I told you, there was 2 ways to exit out of that pond. You could either go to the left, there's the pond. You can either go to the left like we did, or you can go to the right. And if I don't go to the right, I always feel like I miss like half of the cave. Just because there's so many like little false corridors over here. But we'll go over here and spy a look. There's all these waterfalls on this side too, so that makes it even harder. In real life, can't stand spelunking. Can't stand it at all. My last trip into a real cave was hands and knees, muddy, old, half dug out, gold cave. And yeah, that's the short way. But yeah, I got really panicky in there. And part of that is because the group of people I was with just were not professional cavers, and we shouldn't have been in there. So it's like a little secret cave in the hills south of my place. There's a lot of those, because there was a lot of gold mining here where I live. When I was a kid, they were still using dynamite to blast rock away. And I can remember hearing the explosions during the summertime. Of course, they never do that in the wintertime. That's a summertime thing here. Wintertime gold mining is for people who are sick. Woohoo! Hopefully something has spawned in behind us. Hoping for a little bit more. I don't want to be greedy or anything, but I'm kind of greedy. Let's look behind here. Is there anything hiding? Probably. Hey, there's some mushrooms. Oh, this is the wrong way, by the way. Excuse me. This is one of the hallways. The one on the left over there, back there, is the way down. But we'll check this out while we're here. That right there is the exit pool, which you can't actually see it, but that's where the exit pool is. All right, there was nothing in the hallway. I feel cheated now. Usually miners at the end of that hallway. Which makes for a tense moment or two. They can be right here. And I'll never forget, they were right here, the miners. And I saw an episode, Ono Koho, um, he shot at them. Pretty sure it was on a call. He shot at them, and they couldn't move because they were stuck. And so he was like, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. You know, because it was like cheatery-ish, sort of. Wait a minute. Anyway. Did I just go down the same hallway again? Get myself all turned around? Yeah. So he decided he had to go down the hallway and kill them in person because it was too easy to kill them. Oh my gosh. I have like a really intense package. 1 second. Sorry. Oops. My hair is all over the place today. Alright. I don't see any crystal. I don't see nothing. Except this wall right here. That's another thing that I don't really like about the South Cave. In the North Cave, you can stand on either side on a high point and see all of the middle. But in here, you have to go around all these walls. And I guess that's how a lot of people probably get turned around, I would imagine. I hear you. There you are. The last time that I broke my leg inside the cave, it was from backing up like that away from a bat. Because I was trying to line up the shot, and he kept moving back and forth, and I backed up right off of a rock and broke my leg. Wasn't too bad. Just a minor fracture. I don't see anything. Alright. Let's head back towards the lava cave entrance. Sort of in that direction, because I kind of have to stumble on it every time. I love how Annie thinks that I know what I'm doing, and really most of the time I just stumble on stuff. That is it, though. If you see this rock, get this rock in your head. That's the rock that indicates the South Cave entrance to the lava caves. And then you'll see these rocks on either side going down to confirm it. And we'll put that there. And we need to eat before we go down there. We'll just eat all of the food. There we go. That was more food than necessary. Whoosh. Here we go. So once again, I'm sorry about the sound. I have shot these 2 cave episodes back to back, and so obviously what I need to do to fix my sound is going to take hours, and so I haven't done that yet. I'm not even sure I can fix it. The new headset that I bought probably 4 months ago when this started, it is not compatible. So I have to change the dongle and pretty much everything. And then I have to go in to Logitech on the website and try to figure out, there's always something hiding in there. Try to figure out how to change the audio profile because it's very it's like this. It's very sort of not clear. It's not crisp and clear, which is what I like. I like it to sound like we're in the same room, and so I have problems with that. I suppose one could argue, if I'm going to take hours to work on it, I probably should just get out the Blue Yeti and and just get it done. But I need to get some video shot before I start making major changes, because it could take me a couple of days to fix it. And that's why I haven't done it, because it's very over my head. I hope there's boxes down here. It is a new day. So, I mean, we saw how dark it was in the east. There's a box right there. I never got all 8 of them to begin with. Where are you? There you are. You know what? I'm gonna get this first, because it's rather very more important. Yeah, it didn't turn out to be that important. Okay, never mind. Excuse me. Sorry. That isn't necessary, but using the bottle to fill the canteen increases the amount of water that you get by 6, I think it is. This is doing good. Alright. So at this point we're going to have at least 70 crystal, which is pretty good. Just want to look down there. The boxes are really hard to see, especially with the light of the lava on them. They sort of get hid in their own shadows. And really, why come to the lava caves if not for the boxes of free high-end stuff? Like, for instance, I have never ever made a claymore. I rarely ever use them because I don't like revenge attacks. I don't like waiting around for them to show up eventually, someday, maybe. It's just, I don't know what the calculation is for revenge attacks, but it must be absolutely random every time. Oops. That's nice, a circuit board. One of the things that we need a ton of is circuit boards. So we're gonna go do this other side. But here's our platform, and we put this here because the hallway to exit is right above it. Right there. Alright, so we've got a tiny bit of time to go cover back to the cave that goes to the south. And kill another bat if I can find him before he finds me. Oh, I missed him. Oops, I was way off. There you are. Alright. Gotta keep them interested so that they don't fly up into the ceiling, you know, to await the next attack. There we go. Did I even look around here? get distracted by the bats because I've had several really bad experiences with them. And that's something that you don't want to die from in a cave, is the frickin' bats. There's enough problems in the caves without, dying from the bats. Not the least of which is the miners. Which I'm just using the convenience of changing primary bases to go cave spunking. I don't like the cave miners. I think that they're way, way too OP. Because even with all of the gear and equipment that I have, the chance of getting killed by the lava cave miners is so high. Every person that I know that I have just a huge amount of respect for in Subsistence has been killed by these cave miners under just regular fighting conditions. Something that, the rogues, they're more powerful than Charlie. Let me just put it that way. They just have the ability to do so much damage. It's almost unfair, I think, to like a regular player like me that isn't that great at fighting. This is really the first game that I've ever played where I had to fight AI AI things. Okay, that's the South Lake. Yeah, I think we'll get back to the exit here if I can find it. And then when we come back next time, we need to make stuff. It's up there. Can I get up there from here? Yeah. We need to make stuff on this BCU before we take it down. And we also need to remember to take the fishing house. Oops. BCU down. That's nice. Another bottle of water. I'll take. Thanks. What is that? Black crystal? Yeah. What's that? Phosphorus. Alright. Oh, it's so dark, too. Alright. I mean, there's still some crystal here, and I'm gonna probably run around and collect a little bit more. But we'll be getting out of here next time. This is gonna kill this pickaxe. Hopefully. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright, you guys. We are over time. Sorry about that. I want to thank you all so much for coming along. I do hope that you have a lovely evening. I'm in a goofy mood now. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.